Is the Leaf game over yet? No, still a couple minutes to play. Even though it's not over yet, the Leafs are losing 6-1 to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, I get it. The Lightning are a great team. They're the best team in the Eastern Conference by a mile, and they're the favorite to win the Cup, period, hands down right now, because that team is electric. They have an amazing goalie, they have a great defense core, and man, do they have a lethal offense. That team is the whole package. They're going to be a dynamite team in the playoffs, and it would not surprise me, or would not surprise anybody, if this team goes all the way and wins the Stanley Cup. But this night tonight for the Toronto Maple Leafs, it was embarrassing. And I just want to say right off the bat, I am so sorry to all the Leaf fans who were at that game cheering on the Buds. I mean, you didn't really have much to cheer about. All you had to cheer about was a gorgeous goal from Austin Matthews, which made it a 4-1 game at one point, but that was pointless at the time. No pun intended that he kind of deked out Braden Point. But anyways, first period, Tyler Johnson scores. I dropped him in fantasy because I'm stupid. And he hasn't put a great year together. I mean, what has he got here? 40 points, which isn't bad, but he, again, hasn't been the Tyler Johnson of old. There's other guys to pick up. I did, and Tyler Johnson puts a 2-goal performance tonight. Thank you very much there, numbnuts. And Ryan McDonough and whom else? Nikita Kucherov grab assists into 1-0 game there midway through the first period. With under 2 minutes to play, Anthony Cirelli scores his 14th goal of the year. A gorgeous deflection from off of the point shot from Mikhail Sergachev from Anthony Cirelli. And of course, Sergachev, I had him too. Dropped him because I'm smart. And it's a 2-0 Tampa Bay Lightning lead after the first period of play. And I know 2-0 is doable for the Leafs. We've seen it over time, right? They've come back from 2-0 leads. They've also given up a 2-0 lead against Vancouver. But this team can score in bunches. So they can come back, right? You got to remember you're playing Tampa and you got to find a way to beat Vasilevsky, which is never easy for the Leafs. Second period. Who scores? Tyler Johnson. It makes it a 3-0 game. His 24th of the year. And then 30 seconds after that, Andre Palat scores his 8th goal. Only 8 goals for Andre Palat. Oh my God. He has not put a good year together. Not healthy, but still. And it's a 4-0 Lightning lead, not even 5 minutes into the second period. I mean, it was embarrassing. But you look at these goals, right? The Johnson goal, the first one, if I'm not mistaken, it was a weird deflection goal. I'm not sure exactly how that went in. They scored so many goals against us, so I mean, oh my God. The Cirelli goal is just a beautiful tip from the point. You can't really do much about that, other than being tough on the guy in front of the net. It's Cirelli. It's Tyler Johnson. You're not trying to guard Zdeno Chara in front of the net, people. You're guarding these guys. Ozhiganov, use your damn body. Marinson, use your brain. Because he doesn't use it quite often. I'm watching him try to keep the puck in at the blue line. He brings it out to bring it back in. Marinson, that's offside, bud. You kind of can't do that. And then he trips and falls. You know, he's trying to spin back, and the guy chasing him. And he falls and says, I'm just going to throw it to the middle of the ice. And he does that, and it's a turnover and a scoring opportunity. Marinson blows my mind. And I'm so upset that Calle Rosen and Borgman aren't healthy because they'd be here instead of that guy. I've never thought I'd say this on video, and you guys can hear it first. Jake Gardiner, Travis Dermott, please, get healthy. I can't stand those two. I mean, Ozhiganov not as bad because he's played more this year, but Marinson, I can't stand people. I just can't stand watching him. He's awful out there. And by the way, like I said, the only positive thing was the absolutely sexy goal from Austin Matthews. Was that midway through the second period? You know, a beautiful toe drag. He passed Braden Point. He wipes out. And then he beats Vasilevsky 5-hole. Janssen and Zaitsev grab assists. Zaitsev's got 2. All right, Connor Brown just scored. It's a 6-2 game. Who cares? And Connor Brown, like, the guy hasn't scored in flipping forever. An actual goal, not an empty netter. And then the Leafs get a power play late in the second period. And I'm like, okay, you can score here. You got a 4-2 game going into the third. That's doable. Short-handed goal, Cedric Paquette. 5-1 game. Go to the third period. Just under 6 minutes in. Cedric Paquette. Again. His 12th. And it is a 6-1 game. Oh, no, yeah, that Connor Brown goal was with 5 seconds left in the game. His 6th goal of the year. Man, it was such a long time ago that he was a 20-goal scorer. Jeez, it was quite a while ago, and it's just it is growing. I mean, he has not had a great last couple seasons, and the Leafs had a terrible game. And meanwhile, Frederik Andersen's getting left and hung out to dry here. But I mean, we go back to that we go back to that second period, right? You're down 2-0. They had a gorgeous tip, and then I forgot what Tyler Johnson's first goal was. The second Tyler Johnson goal, was a point shot from Ryan McDonough. It gets hit in front of the net, and it drops, or it gets deflected by Braden Point's skate. But he doesn't try to kick it. He kind of just angles it and is like, oh, what am I trying to do here? Meanwhile, that puck ends up on Tyler Johnson's stick, and there's an empty net behind him. Where's the defense? I don't know. And that makes it the 3-0 lead. How'd the Andre Palat goal go in? He shot it. It was going 5 feet wide, but it hits Austin Matthews in the chest. He's trying to battle with his guy in front of the net. I think it was JT Miller or somebody. I could be wrong there. And it hits him in the chest and goes in, and we're like, this is just the way today's going right now. The Leafs couldn't buy anything, plus that was going in. But look, and the Tampa Bay Lightning have a horseshoe or a 4-leaf clother so far rung right up the rectum. It's crazy. But good teams find ways to win. Good teams get those bounces. And the Lightning are not just a good team, they're an incredible team. And they got some bounces tonight as well as out-muscling the Leafs' defense. And what I mean by that, I mean Tyler Johnson and Anthony Cirelli, not Victor Hedman. I don't know. And Connor Brown, assisted by Marleau and Kadri, was the final goal there. And Garrett Sparks, what did he do? He had 2 goals on 23 shots. That's not bad. But the shorthanded goal is not good. You can't really blame him, though. He shouldn't have to face a shot in the flipping shorthanded goal. All right. I'm good. I needed that. Next game for the Toronto Maple Leafs, guys, is Wednesday night as they welcome in the Chicago Blackhawks to Scotiabank Arena. Chicago is won 2 straight games, 5-5 in the last 10. They're a game under 500, not a playoff team in the Western Conference. So the Leafs, when they usually see teams like that are not in the playoffs, they're like, ooh. And they munch on that. They see a playoff team, and they're like, ooh. Look at Tampa. Look at Boston. Look at the Islanders. Look at the Capitals. The Leafs have not done very well against playoff teams. And that scares me. But, in the end, it's one game. It's 1 of 82. You had some bad bounces. You also didn't play very well. What were the shots on goal? I didn't even look at that for you guys. This is an all-over video. It's an all-over game. So there you go. Shots on goal were 42-28 in favor of the Lightning. So they outshooted us by 14. And they outscored us by 4. I guess you count the Connor Brown goal. Just an awful game. All right? So, guys, that is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed the video and you guys hated the game today, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. And the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below, guys. What'd you think of the game? What'd you think of the video? Who'd you like? Who'd you hate? I didn't like Marincin. I never have. I never will. His contract's up at the end of the year. Thank you, goodness. Do not re-sign him, Kyle Dubas. Please and thank you. And, your thoughts towards this game, this team, and your thoughts moving forward closer to the playoffs, because every game that goes by, we're getting that much closer. Middle of April is about a month away. Just over a month away. You ready, Leaf fans? I'm not. I'm stressed out. But aren't we all stressed out when it comes to hockey and the Leafs and the Raptors and the Blue Jays? We're all stressed out when it comes to Toronto sports teams because that's what they do. That's what they love to do. All right, so I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are on this game, this team, all that stuff. And Evan and I will talk to you guys podcast edition either Wednesday or Thursday. Links are in the description for the podcast channel and for the podcast itself on iTunes. Twitter is also down below. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. And I will talk to you guys Blue Jays edition. It'll be Thursday, all right, as that has been the usual schedule. And the Jays have been on a nice roll here. The off day today, though, and they get back in action tomorrow. And we'll be talking about all those games on Thursday, all right? And as for the Raptors, they take on LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers on Thursday night. The Raptors look to get back into the win column after today's debacle against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And as for the Leafs, look, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't say this in the Raptor video, and if any Leaf fans are still watching, thank you very much. This thing, I said a couple days ago I was going to get rid of it, and both teams won a game, and I'm like, maybe I'm going to keep it. They both just got absolutely slaughtered. This is gone in the next Leafs and Raptor video. And Jays video. Because, man, today was awful for Toronto sports. All right, so we'll talk to you guys Raptors edition on Thursday for the Raptors and Lakers. And as for the Leafs, guys, like we said, they take on Patrick Kane, Jonathan Taves, Duncan Keith, Brent Seabrook, and the Chicago Blackhawks on Wednesday night as the Leafs look to get back into the win column after today's mess of a game. And as for Frederik Andersen, tonight was not his night. You'll want to see him get back on the horse and play a good game against Chicago on Wednesday. Corey Crawford, Frederik Andersen, the expected starters in that game on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock puck drop at Scotiabank Arena. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you guys then.